Welcome to the FoodTokTV. I am Mayumi. So today I am going to make, it's called a Sukiyaki, which is like a Japanese kind of very traditional, authentic menu. I think I don't know if all the Japanese restaurant has, as I call the Sukiyaki. It's kind of like a winter, like a kind of like with a pot and like a hot kind of soup together. Although actually today's I just wear the long sleeve, but I think I'm not that too cold this year. So welcome everyone, happy Friday. So let me introduce the Sukiyaki ingredients first. So look at this one. So we're gonna use actually the special, it's called a nabe. It's called the donabe. Look at this one. So that's what we're gonna, look at this. We're gonna use this one for cooking. I'm gonna introduce. So inside here, I'm gonna start cooking in here. So you'll see a little later on this one. Welcome everybody, happy Friday. And then, actually I'm gonna make two dishes. So welcome everyone. When you come here, tap on the screen. And then, let's say, my question to you is, have you ever had a Sukiyaki? Say yes, no, what is that? All the comments, you can put in the comments. You can forward all that live to everybody. Yes, so okay. Let's see. Okay, so Sukiyaki, I have the ingredients is like, let me show you all the ingredients here, as you can see. So these are all the ingredients I'm gonna use. I'm gonna go through individual. This is called the matsutake. And actually, I know that expensive matsutake is more like a full, like a mushroom, special mushroom in Japan. So matsutake is actually has like a very amazing aroma kind of thing. So super expensive like mushroom. Normally, like if it's a really good one, this one, I'm sorry, this is actually not expensive, but this is actually, I've just got a supermarket. So, but I don't know how that smells, like a flavor, not a smell, but how it's very nice aroma, kind of like sense coming. But like the expensive one could be like 100,000, no, not 100,000, sorry, that's 100,000 mushroom. That's a lot of mushrooms. So not 100,000 mushroom, but like maybe like $100 to $200. To some of the expensive one could be one mushroom called matsutake. It's maybe like could be $300, that kind of value over there in Japan. But this one is actually not the expensive one, so I cannot expect so much amazing flavor, but we'll see how that come out. So this one I'm gonna use for the rice. So the rice gonna take a little time. So we're just gonna do called the takikomi rice. And let me invite the Tyler here. Let's see. Okay, welcome everyone. Happy Friday. I'm gonna make a sukiyaki. So I'm going to type it in if you ever had a sukiyaki. So first of all, we're gonna put some, I already had a rice is already cooked, so you're just gonna, okay, not the cook, sorry, I just wash. Sorry, my brain is cook, wash, everything is all mixed up. Morning, Tyler. Thank you so much.
Hi, how are you?
Let's see, can I hear you? Hold on a second, let me put it up here. Okay, I'm making two different one. First one is called the sukiyaki, which is using the big nabe there. And we're gonna cook all the amazing veggies in there. And then at the end, we're gonna have like very thin beef going there. And then second one is going to be, I'm gonna cook the like rice called the takikomi gohan. I know that's so long Japanese, so you don't need to remember the name, but basically just like using the rice and put all the different kind of veggie in the flavor, and we're gonna cook it. So at the same time we're cooking both dishes, should be this one will be done. So that's what we're going to make right now. But let me adding on the water here. So
Y'all, thank you so much for joining us on Food Talk TV. Please leave your questions, comments, concerns, and I'll be reading them out. Thank you for joining us.
okay, so this one I do like a camping way, like when you put it in the hands, just go right there. That's a good one. I don't know if you do that. I never measured rice or anything. How do you do that, Tyler? Do you do this? How do you measure that water normally?
Oh, are you talking about not using a measuring cup and with the finger trick?
Uh-huh.
What is the finger trick again?
I do like put it in the hands like here, and then just right here.
Oh, okay.
And
I
like
have seen it before where they'll use the knuckles.
right.
Like where your
Or maybe like
finger
that.
point is you should put the water up to your first knuckle. I've seen that too, but I haven't seen that hand trick. That's cool.
Yes. I don't know. Somebody taught me, like maybe like an elementary school teacher or somebody when we went camping. So that's I kind of remember. So all the time, like right here. I think some teacher. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And you use that every time you make rice?
Yeah, I do every time. Even doesn't matter my home, camping, same concept. So I can cook the rice anywhere in the right amount. So
I love that. I'll have to give that a shot.
okay, so in this one, I'm gonna cut all the matsutake mushroom, the special one, only common at this fall season. So look at this, isn't that an amazing one? So I use this all of the thing. I don't know if I need all of it. And this is actually called the renkon, which is like you can see through like this, right? I can see through. This has a good fiber. So we're gonna just adding on this one too. And then I'm gonna adding a little bit of mushroom as well. No, actually it's cut, no mushroom. And I'm gonna have, this is called a takenoko, which is like a, bamboo. So this is actually a nice one. So I'm gonna put all the veggies right here and chop it. I'm gonna put some like soy sauce, meaning a little bit of sugar, a little bit of dashi. So these one. So actually I'm gonna put it now. No, actually let's do later. So let's start cutting all of it. And that's what we're gonna do. Then we're gonna start making the rice, and then we're gonna start making the sukiyaki on the back. So that's
I love watching you when you do produce that I don't usually see. What is that? What are those called again?
Which one?
Oh, the mushroom. What is that called?
It's called a matsutake.
Oh, okay.
Matsutake, which is like a very popular, very expensive, like kind of like a mushroom normally. But I got this one in the regular. It has like a nice aroma, like a super amazing one. But this one's like not expensive one. So, but still a little bit pricey one. But most expensive one is up to like one like this in Japan could be a couple $100, $300. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah. So we're gonna cut that. And
no wonder I don't typically see that.
Yes. I normally don't see it. And I don't think you're gonna see it at the regular store. I just went to the Japanese store. That's pretty dangerous for me. Like I just started putting everything on my shopping cart. And at the end, I was like, oh my gosh, all the Reggie catcher asked me, are you gonna have a birthday? Are you having a party or something? I said, no. I'm just buying all the stuff over there. So, okay.
Oh, I love all of my local Japanese markets, like all the different variety of markets. Like, way better than the regular grocery store.
Yes. It's just like, just kind of going to some different country kind of thing. So, yeah. I don't think we eat this one. So I'm going to take this one as a regular way. Actually, I don't think I ever cooked them like using this mushroom. Because normally like this was super expensive one, but at the store I thought like, oh, that's a kind of reasonable price, so I bought this one. But this is kind of like a traditional full cook the rice or something when you go to Japan now, and when you stay some special traditional hotel, Japanese hotel, and probably like they use this type of like this dishes for the, or like the dishes I'm gonna make, probably they serve at the dinner or something. So it's kind of full item, so full menu. So I'm gonna do very thin, and it's like each mushroom has so many different smells, but this has like really definitely has amazing smell, and not smell, amazing like aroma, like very nice one. So I'm gonna put it here.
With the fall season starting, I'm definitely gonna be checking out the mushrooms now. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go to my market, go to my Asian market. Yeah. Michael, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Cat Dog Gang, thank you for being here. Jeffrey, hello, welcome in. Celio, welcome in. Welcome to Food Talk TV, y'all.
I think I'm putting a lot of too much, but let's see how that works. I like to, normally mushroom like it's kind of shrinks, so I think maybe that could be a little too much, but so this is actually called takenoko and bamboo. So normally you can just like cut it and just like cook it with this one. It's already, this one is a cook. But I'm gonna put it here. Let's see, how do I cut this one? I would say cutting more this way.
What is that one?
It's a bamboo.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And I already cooked and like a kind of baby bamboo kind of thing. So you can eat it. It's really tasty. See, like this comes out like that. You can kind of see like inside like this. So this is too big, so we're gonna cut in small pieces. But I think I'm already have a lot of stuff in here. So I think
Is that a pretty easy ingredient to cook with? I know whenever I'm cooking with something I haven't used before, I get
this
intimidated.
one is you can put it like a satay with a chicken or any kind of things. Yes.
Okay, so very easy to cook with.
Yeah.
I'll have to give that
Actually,
one.
not that much flavor, but it has a texture is I don't know how to describe this texture, like soft and hard at the same time. It's like
Okay.
it's not a crunchy, but it has
Almost
some
like
kind of,
al dente pasta, you know, where it's soft
Kinda.
and there's a bite to it.
yeah, it has a mix with a soft and hard. Yeah, so you have to try
Got
out
it.
to see. Okay, so I think that's too much. I don't want to put too much because this is see already have so much. But this is actually, I mean, like if you're lazy to cook a lot of stuff, you can use a rice cooker, put all the ingredients in rice cooker and all the seasoning, and you just turn it on, and then 30 minutes, 40 minutes later, everything is gonna be cooking here with the rice and has a flavor. So it's very easy to do a lot of cooking if you don't like a cooking. So let me find one more thing. Well, this is
So today, Mayumi is working on a Japanese dish called Sukiyaki. Thank you for following along. Be sure you're following Food Talk TV. We do live cooking shows daily. We have 2 more shows today. The next one is going to be Maggie, the substitute teacher, at 4 p.m. Central. And then we have Mr. Crown Royal with Grill and Chill at 6:30 p.m. Central. So follow along for all the daily cooking shows.
okay. This one is pretty hard, so you cannot eat just like this. I mean, if you want it, you can, but it's not supposed to do. So you can see, I'm having a hard time to cutting even this very nice smooth.
Oh, wow.
So, but this has a lot of good fibers and everything. It's super awesome. So just normally cook with this one too, like as a part of veggies.
What is that veggie called?
It's called a renkon.
Okay.
Renkon. And you don't want to.
Oh, Trini wasn't on yesterday. I'm responding to a comment. Sorry.
Awesome. Welcome everybody. Happy Friday. Let's see if anybody tried the Japanese dish is called the Sukiyaki. If you ever try that, let me know. Let me know how many people had a chance to have these dishes. Actually, this is not a Sukiyaki. I'm making the rice with all the stuff.
Yeah, Cat Dog Gang says that looks like a loofah.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yes. Kind of like that.
I wonder if it's the same family.
Yeah, I think it's the same family.
Twins.
Yes, same family. So like this, take outside, and then you just kind of slice it here. And then, I mean, this is still, it's nice to have this kind of shape. Look at this one. So we eat this vegetable because you can see through with the whole, right? So like in a January 1st, we eat it like a very traditional, like a Japanese dishes. Everybody, all the family will make it or like order it. And this is actually part of the ingredients is because, so you can see through the entire year. So we eat a very meaningful individual food on the January 1st with the family. So you'll have a kind of prepare for the good years. So.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Does that have a lot of taste to it?
This one is like right now it's a crunch, so you gotta put the no taste.
Okay.
So I think this is enough veggies. So I'm gonna put it away for another stuff. Let's see. Okay, so now we're gonna put some flavors on here. The flavor is going to be these items. So I like to put some little meat in here. So put it in here. Meat has, put it like this. A little bit this. And then this is a dashi. I just got a brand new one from the store. This mixed with all kind of like bonita flake, but it has mushrooms and all kind of flavors. So that would make like authentic Japanese more flavor. But this is kind of too much.
You're always using that same one, aren't you?
Yes. This would make like all the deep kind of like flavors. you know, sometimes when you go eat some food and like, oh, there's not much flavors, but this will make like a deeper flavor. Anytime you cook any Japanese food. So this one, not too much. This is too much. So just, I think this even enough. So just like that, just would get enough flavor. So I would save this one later. Put it back here. So it says dashi.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll definitely be keeping a lookout for that one in particular because not all dashi is made the same.
Yes. And then we're gonna adding a little bit of sugar. Although you don't want to adding too much sugar because you don't want to make like a sweet one, sweet rice. But it's nice to have a little bit of sweet, little bit of flavors. So I put it just like that. And then, because all the veggie would, when you're cooking down, has an amazing flavor in the rice. And then it has a soy sauce. Like this. Okay, so now, maybe since I put a little bit of soy sauce, let me have a little bit more. Oh, that's enough. Okay, so then, actually, it's just a little bit of mix here. So.
Oh, hey Cheryl, I want to ask you about that later, okay? Or send me a message or I'll send you a message, okay?
Okay, so you don't need to mix with all the rice on the bottom, just on the top. So then we can have all the soup and everything here, gonna cook with the rice. It's going to be mixing up a flavor. And then just in case, you can taste it, in case what kind of flavor it's gonna be. So, it's like you wanna have a mild flavor. So this is actually, I feel like I wanna adding a little bit more. Maybe let me adding a little bit more. Just a little bit more of this. Since we have a lot of veggies.
I love how with the Japanese cooking, y'all, rather than using salt, you use soy predominantly as that. So when you use sugar, you're kind of using sugar the way we use salt to kind of just improve the rest of the flavors. Yeah. Like adds a little sweetness, but it also really helps the other flavors. I love it.
Right. Yes. And you can use adding a salt here too.
Oh yeah.
Good flavor. Okay, so now all we need to do is put this one into the rice cooker and then probably 30 minutes. So this will be done. We'll see that ending result.
Oh, I love a one pot rice cooker meal. Love it. Y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Mayumi is cooking a dish, Sukiyaki, for us today, and she's cooking something else that I don't remember the name of. She will be telling us this in a second, and you'll see why I didn't remember this name. But Mayumi cooks authentic Japanese dishes, but she switches it up as well too, so be sure to tune in Fridays at 1 p.m. Central on FoodTokTV. And also follow her main account too. I'll type her main account in the comments.
Okay, so now let's start making some sukiyaki dishes. Sukiyaki is actually very easy to make, but you just need to get many different kind of veggies, and then you want to have like not a steak, but like a thin beef. So that's probably like I don't know, maybe hard to find the thin beef. Let me show you how that looks like. So, thin beef looks just like that. Super thin.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
You know, super thin. There's like even extra thin for this. So that's what we want to use because, yeah, that's kind of like what it's going with the next nabe. So we're gonna cook when we do together. So we're just gonna leave it here for now. And then let's start cutting. At the same time, we can start making a hot water here. So in this pot, this is like a big pot with so many times. So we're gonna put some water. How much? You can put quite a bit. I think just quite a bit here. And then again, where's my dashi? You can put a little dashi. It's very simple. Like a lot of ingredients in Japanese food is pretty similar, but also although it depends on what kind of veggie we use and all the combination, the flavor can be different. So just like a little bit. So putting that. And then
Thank you for all the taps. I see y'all tapping. Let's see if we can get to 4K. It really helps Al Gore and his rhythm. I'll use any chance I can to make that algorithm joke.
And then you can put the sugar and the soy sauce. It's kind of like really the main thing. So super easy to make. So sugar and the soy sauce. So
And you also have dashi in there, right?
yes. And probably you're gonna put lots of soy sauce and sugar. But you know, I noticed that, I think I mentioned some of the live is somehow like even this shoyu, it's a Kikkoman, the Japanese brand, it's different. Like when I buy in Japan, same brand, it's a different flavor. And somehow the sugar is also different too. So when you buy, I don't know, sometimes like exported here, buy some made in Japan one. This was made in US. So yeah, made in Japan one, like Japanese sugar, Japanese soy sauce. And when you eat that, that's actually really like more flavors goes in there. I don't know what's the difference, but that's what
I remember you said that about Japanese sugar, and I went down a wormhole and started looking into it. And Japanese sugar is more concentrated.
Yeah, more concentrate. Yeah, but when you use with a soy sauce made in Japan one, and now they have like really great flavors. So when I came in United States making this same dishes, I adding more soy sauce, more sugar like this. Doesn't matter how much I adding on, doesn't quite get to the flavors. So I got frustrating, and then I discovered like, oh, that's a difference. So anyway, so we're gonna put it into started boiling this one.
Yeah, I have a personal rule that if the soy sauce is in a language I can read it, I don't want it. That's the way I go. If I can read it, it's not good soy sauce.
Right. Okay, so now we're gonna put some this one.
Oh, we're already at 4K likes. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. This is called
Everyone's tapping away.
shirataki, or you can use a konnyaku, which is come from like kind of potato family. It has a lot of fiber and almost 0 calorie. So a lot of company making like this, making for some noodles or stuff like that. So basically you're eating a noodle but almost no calories, but has a fiber. So it's kind of like the people like that too. But this we use that just not for that purpose, but just for part of the traditional ingredients. So we're gonna open it. Normally comes with a package like this. Looks like a noodle inside. And I'm just gonna wash here a little bit.
What did you say that was again?
It's called a konnyaku.
Okay.
And this one I'll show you once I kind of wash it a little bit. I'll show you. But this one is a long one, so we just want to cut it a little bit. So once you open this package, you want to wash really good with the water, and then so then you're gonna let me show you. For example, still has a lot of water here. Okay, so it's kind of like this. Right, so you can see how long. It's a long. If you don't cut it, it's a long noodle. So you're just cutting a little knife or something. But yeah, this can kind of like a noodle. So people think this is a noodle, but actually it's not a noodle. It's not like made with the flour or anything. This is come from the potato family. So
that's so wild.
Yeah, so how
Cat Dog says that her favorite part of the Asian store is the selection of mushrooms and veggies and eggs.
Yeah, so we're gonna put.
I would not see that at our store.
So we're just gonna cook it down here too.
So I'm typing in the comments what it is that she's working. It's the konnyaku.
Konnyaku. So we're making a sukiyaki, Japanese traditional dishes. So sukiyaki, for kind of like a winter dishes. Nice. And so this one actually you're just cutting the veggies and you kind of cook in front of at the table, so you can just kind of cooking and talking to all your friends or family and eat together. Okay. And then also we do have the tofu. I'm gonna use the tofu as well. So any item who just need to be a little bit has more flavor, which is like all of it. So we're just gonna cut it and then we're just gonna put it in the soup a little bit. Although that soup needed to be a little bit more flavors. So I will show you out of the way. So okay, I'm gonna open this one too. So tofu. And tofu you wanna have like, I mean it's up to you, but probably the farm one will be better. Because you're gonna mix with all the other veggies and something. So this one, big tofu, that's a good protein. So you wanna cut like this one, you wanna cut kind of like a big, because when you're cooking, you maybe lose some shape. So making kind of like this big square, that'll be a good one. So all of it, I'm gonna put it here. So like this, and we're just gonna put everything in here. Okay, so next item. Let me wash.
Thank you all so much for joining us. She's working on a sukiyaki, which is a thinned shaved beef dish that's Japanese. She's prepping it up, and are you going to take us over later to cook it?
Yes, we're gonna over. Actually, we started cooking some of the stuff. I just put the konjac and tofu right now over there. Once we cut everything, we're just gonna go over there and start cooking together.
Right on.
Yes. And just in case, let me check my rice. I think my rice should be started cooking, but sometime I forgot to press the button. Okay, here.
Oh yeah,
oh
man, whenever you get like a crock pot or a rice cooker recipe going and you don't press the button.
Yeah, you know, have you ever had that one? Like everybody's so excited to eat that. Okay, let's eat the dinner. And look at the rice cookers and oh no, I forgot to press the button. Have you ever had those one?
I have. Or sometimes I'll be cooking with my husband and he'll turn off an appliance that I'm waiting to use.
Okay, so this is for the negi, which is a green onion. But most likely a lot of a green onion you buy like a super thin one. But for the sukiyaki, we want to have, if you can find those big ones, this is not the leek. Leek is more like a big and strong, hard one. This is simply like a little bigger version of the green onion. So if you can find this one, better. But if not, you can use a regular one. Okay, so this one, we're just going to cutting this. Let me take the edge off first.
I absolutely love those, and I only see them in my Asian supermarkets.
Yes, I went to the section about the knife section, and this knife is my favorite one. If you buy this one, I think you're gonna love it. So I just saw like all the brand new one just came, and like I was watching like all the knife, like oh, I just want to take everything home, but well, let's not do that today. So that's like when you have
it's so easy to do.
Yes, I know. When you have a good knife, I mean, just like it's so, I don't know how you feel, but I think I feel so good.
Right. So Cat Dog wants to know, so with the tofu, you didn't have to press the tofu? You didn't have to press it?
No, you don't need to press it. You just simply cut it and put it in here. Because this was the purpose of putting it now is like take a little time to put it like sink into all the sauce in there. So you want to put it there for a little longer time. So.
Oh, so you're softening up the tofu?
Yes. But the other thing is like you can put like some of the store you'll find like this, like your kind of like a cheating ingredients, which is like already has a sukiyaki sauce in here. So that flavor is actually really, this is a flavor like you want to make it. But like in order to make this type of flavor in like a regular soy sauce and sugar, you probably have to put a lot, and maybe like adding more salt or something to up. So if you find that this sukiyaki sauce, that would be the kind of like, oh, this is actually what she's talking about. This actually the flavor in here is actually the one you wanted to make. So you can kind of test it. So it's like a sukiyaki. I don't know. It's not. Oh, yeah, there's an English right here and a Roman letter. See the sukiyaki sauce. If you find it, this is the good one. So
And or even then, that might be something like what I do with pasta sauce, and where I'll use a jar, but then I add stuff to it to make it taste better.
Yeah,
Doctor.
that's a good one. Yes,
Yes.
I do that all the time. That would be a good one. So today we're gonna use that too. So I'm gonna put it right now. I already put some using some of like a regular soy sauce and a meeting and everything, but I'm gonna add in here. So
There, she's working on a sukiyaki dish, a Japanese dish. And Cheryl, with the tofu pressing, really the main times that people will press tofu is when they're trying to, because tofu is really spongy, so it's just trying to condense everything to be less spongy, and when you're doing that, you're just trying to maintain the shape. And so people will do that a lot of times with frying or when there's like tofu scattered in a soup. I've also seen people do a wet brine for tofu. And I've seen people say that it's the crispiest tofu they've done. I haven't tried it yet, though.
okay.
And we do have Jet asking what you're making. I did say you're making sukiyaki.
Okay, so the negi is actually green onion. See, like you want to make a big portion like this because if you're cutting it so small, it doesn't even taste it when you're cooking like a long hours here. So that's why like this thick big one is working good. So when you eat it, it's nice flavors adding on. So yeah. So cutting, when you even cut it, you want to cutting like a large portion. Like this.
Thank you for the roses.
Hey, so much
Chopstick size, right?
Yes, like a big size. Like really big.
Size.
Like it's going to be so small, so it's a really big size. Okay, that. Then, so like that.
Appreciate you hanging out with us, Jet.
Big size. That's a big green onion, right? So that's actually the size you want to cut it. And then let's leave it here for now. Okay, so the next item.
John K says, good afternoon, Mayumi.
Good afternoon. John K, welcome, welcome. I'm making a sukiyaki Japanese dishes today. So the other ingredients, actually, I don't know, have you ever had this kind of mushroom?
Oh, I love those mushrooms. The enoki.
Enoki is actually the one. It's for more like a sukiyaki. Let's use this one. So this one I already cut it at the edge. You want to cut it at the edge and wash it. So that should be, just gonna put it everything here so we can put it together here. Okay, next item. I think, did I cut two? Let me see. That looks like just a one. Oh, I think that's good.
Oh, yeah.
Next mushroom is, do you know this mushroom? We have so many mushrooms. We had like this mushroom went into like a rice cooker, right? This mushroom. And then this mushroom, what do you call this one?
It looks like a baby portobello. Is that what that is?
This looks like it, huh? This
Or
is
is it
actually called a shiitake mushroom. I don't know why they use a Japanese name shiitake mushroom. So I guess come from Japan. I'm not sure. So this one has another flavor. This is actually the one you want to use in a sukiyaki too. So has like, I don't know how to call, like, you know, like each mushroom tastes so different. But this is actually really, I think smells like a flavor is actually like different, little slightly different. So you just want to.
Yeah, they do really look like the baby bellas, but they kind of have a little bit more curve to them. Yeah. A little more curve.
I think the difference is like the top, like here, is like I would say softer, much softer. I would say more flexible instead of the other one, portobello mushroom. So.
Yeah, John K says it's an earthy taste.
Yes, earthy taste, that's right. So this one, we don't want to chop too small either. So we're just going to either, sometimes like at the store, at the restaurant, you just cut it like this and just whole mushroom goes into that. Yeah, maybe I'll do that today. Like whole mushroom. Just cut it like the line. So when you start cooking, mushroom looks pretty. So put it like that. Okay, so we'll use the whole thing. Oh, there's more. There's one more here. So we'll use that.
So let us know what kind of mushrooms are your favorite in the comments. These shiitakes are beautiful. Love me some mushroom.
And we have a more.
I'm really into lion's mane right now, so I've been getting that when I see it at the farmer's market.
Yeah. So especially I love to making just a mushroom cream pasta. I should do one of those things like you get the all different kind of mushroom and then cooking with the garlic and then with the cream sauce is so good. Yes, because of all the different kind of flavors. So there's a mushroom is a good yes. So this is what do you call it? It's interesting. Like I ask all the my live is ask everybody what this vegetable, and sometimes people say there's so many different things. So I always ask a question: what is this vegetable?
In the comments, what is that vegetable?
You know this vegetable? Let me see it. If everybody know, let's type it in. Everybody, if you get the right answer.
You made this into a game show. That would be easy.
Yeah. Yeah, so think about what's the name of this vegetable? A big old carrot, yeah. Okay, yeah, that is right. This is a carrot, but you know this one. When you ask this vegetable, there's so many different like opinion or like a different name come out. What is this vegetable? Everybody put in a comment. This vegetable.
So what's that vegetable?
Yeah, and watch this comment is very funny. Like I think everybody.
Okay. Let's see what the comments say.
What's this vegetable? This one? Yeah. Okay. Let's everybody type it into the comments while I'm putting the carrots. I will leave this.
So I know a bunch of people knew that was a carrot, but they thought it was a trick question. So we had Jet say it's lettuce, Sharon say it's lettuce, John K say it's romaine. Okay.
Yeah. See, this is very fun question to ask. This vegetable. What is this vegetable called? Okay.
I know the answer, but I'm not saying it.
No, romaine, whatever.
I'm letting the comment section tell us, because then we also have Jet that says cabbage.
Yes. And then this carrot, actually, you just want to put some.
Sophie says cabbage.
This one, we don't want to cut too big. We just want to kind of like slice it.
Now, some people got it kind of correct, but does anybody want to be more specific?
This is, I think, I would say all the vegetables have one name though. But somehow when I ask this vegetable, there's a 4 or 5 name come up. That means you're not eating this vegetable.
Right.
Okay, the cabbage. Okay. Cabbage.
It's not iceberg.
Okay. Interesting. Then lettuce. Okay. Yeah, just go for it. Like whatever you think is the right name, just name it. This one. Okay. See? Back like this. So like a bigger size, sometimes you see like this.
So I will give a hint that will not help. This is part of the mustard family.
Yeah.
That hint does not help anybody.
Okay, so I'm gonna put
white long cabbage. There you go. It's not bok choy, but that's a good guess. That's a really good guess.
Is that somebody said the bok choy?
Yeah, we've had that guess.
Okay. Oh, happy Friday. So
Love it.
I know. Well, we're gonna once I finish the cutting the carrots, I'll give you the answer. Well, but sometimes you.
So I am right there with you. She says that she can't remember, but she knows the name somewhere, and I know as soon as we say it, everyone will be like, "Oh, I knew that." Somewhere
in the brain, right there, somewhere. So,
right, it was right there.
It's right there. Let me see.
Kind of like when someone asks me to tell a joke, I forget every joke I've ever been told.
What is this name? Radi? What's that? Radi?
Cabbage is a guess, and then radicchio was the guess. And these are all great guesses, but
okay. See, like how many different answer came with this vegetable?
This is interesting. This is interesting.
I was just mind-boggling when I asked this question.
Yeah, but I have had the experience of in a regular grocery store just having a bunch of produce, and then the person checking me out has no idea what a lot of the produce is, even though I think it's easy.
Yes, when you go to Japan and ask the same question, it's only come out the one answer for sure. There's nobody who say different name, but somehow in the United States, I think this vegetable maybe not the popular, so that's why.
Well, I think in the United States, Americans do eat this vegetable, but they eat different varieties of it.
Right.
So it's not like they haven't had this vegetable; they've just had a different brand of it.
Different word, yes.
There we go.
Okay, so everybody's ready for the Yeah. Okay. So the answer that I just see right there,
Yeah.
Sophie. Sophie is the right one.
So we got
Sophie.
it.
So that's a Napa cabbage. It's a part of the cabbage, like organization, I guess, but it's called a Napa cabbage. Yes, it's not the romaine lettuce. It looks like though, looks like the romaine lettuce, but it's completely. You can see that, like I don't know, you can see like a completely different. Yeah.
Now we did get a guess earlier with bok choy, and this is in the same plant family as bok choy. So
yeah, bok choy looks completely different though.
completely different. Yes, it looks completely different, but they are in the same plant family. So
Yes. But I like this asking this vegetable question and quiz because I just always like funny to people think in a completely different way. So okay, so I think I'm cutting enough veggies. Oh no, this is actually the final one. So let's
oh yeah, now people are remembering they've eaten this before.
Yeah.
I love it. This is a fun game.
Yes. Now you can say like, but you just I never been to like all the states. So sometimes I'm not sure like some of the states, you know, at the store, that they don't call this as a Napa cabbage. I don't know. Some maybe store say like this is a romaine lettuce, then they're selling that as a romaine lettuce. I'm not
like they
sure.
mislabeled it.
That would be so funny, don't you think? So
Yeah.
well, other store like, oh, now they still like this is a bok choy, and they said the bok choy is this one. So,
Oh wow. And, you know, someone did say earlier Chinese cabbage, and I did look it up. And some people do call Napa cabbage
some
Chinese
people
cabbage.
call that this was like a Napa cabbage, but you can call the Chinese cabbage. Yes, yeah. So that's
Sophie says she's 82, so she forgets things, and it's okay. I forget things, and I'm not. We're expected to remember.
But I want all of you to go back to the supermarket today, and then I want you to check this name, and then what your states like, whatever your area is like, what they call this one. That'll be so interesting. Like you can come back.
And y'all let us know in the comments what state you're in, and if you see this in your grocery store.
Yeah. Then like let me know if that your store said this is like. You know, because if you're in the States and then some store said this is called like romaine lettuce or something, then that's like, it's not your fault, it's your area's fault because you're grown up that way. Right. Learning a completely different name, yeah. Right. So this one also we want to cut like a pretty big size just because we can eat it, we enjoy all the veggies, so just big portion to cut. And this veggie is a shrink, so you can put a lot. So I'll put it this for now. Okay.
So in the comments, there are Napa cabbage sightings in Texas. It's in Georgia, and I know I've seen them at my local grocery store, but I'm also in Nashville. So I am in Tennessee, so other parts of Tennessee might not.
Yeah. Yeah, so let me know. Let me know if you find
yeah, let us know.
Some completely different name. So, okay, now we're ready. Now, but we need to get ready for the meat too. So, I mean, traditional way how we eat the sukiyaki is once we cook everything, we have just like a yolk. And you just kind of dip into the yolk. So, maybe I'll do later. We'll see. I normally don't eat that as a like yolk, just like raw one. But I think that we'll see if I want to try it.
Okay.
We'll store up north.
Stores up north. H Marts. It's there. Okay. People see it.
Yeah, people see that. Awesome. Okay, so I think that this is started cooking. Let me move stuff around.
Yeah, Jet wants to know what kind of meat you're cooking with it. She's making sukiyaki, which is a Japanese dish. I'll type it in the comments. And so she's been with us over here to prep, and so she's going to switch over to cook it up.
Okay, let's see. You guys can come this side.
Yeah, so she's using some very thin beef, but I want her to show it to you. It's very pretty. Yeah, it's thinly sliced beef, veggies, and other ingredients, and the sauce is going to be like the main components of the sauce. There's soy sauce and dashi and sugar in there.
Okay, so this thin beef is an important one. And it's so hard to find the thin beef. You don't want to put the chunk of the beef, but I guess if you don't have it, you can do. But like the point is, this is actually how we eat. So like this is too big, so I normally take this whole things out and then cutting and put it back again. So like this. And use another knife. Okay, then I'm cutting a half. At least a half.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So then
RJ Rogers says that most butchers will slice it for you.
Actually, that would be awesome. No, this actually is super thin. See, like a paper thin. But I know a lot of butcher doesn't have the machine to cut the super thin because you have to froze it one time, I guess, then cut it. So they don't have it, but if you can find some store has it, I think that'll be awesome one. So super thin. So
I bought a meat slicer once. I've only used it a couple of times, but I bought a meat slicer. They're not as expensive as you think, but yeah, I got it on a Black Friday deal.
Oh, that could be a good
So if you're really into thin sliced meat, that is an option.
Yes.
Yeah, that is thin. Yeah, Jet pointed out how thin that was.
You know,
and so if you're not familiar with sukiyaki, which is what she's making, would you describe this as a like Japanese hot pot?
Yes, like a Japanese hot pot, like in Japan, like a supermarket, like when I grown up, actually now that I see some of the steak too, but still now all the meat is like that size, super thin. We eat everything is super thin, like a pork also super thin. We don't see like a chunk of the pork either. The beef super thin. Chicken is also already cutting in small pieces on the pack. That's how we see and that's what we eat. So I think the amount that we eat, the portion is, we never had like a big steak as a dinner or like that. No, just we eat that with the veggies and like a very thin slice. So let's go over here. I'm over this side.
Interesting.
Yeah, is that interesting? So
yeah,
they don't sell that way. So
yeah.
Okay. So
I would absolutely love not having to break down every single time I cook with meat.
Yeah. So it's super easy. Okay, so this is the one we're cooking right now. So let me turn on. Okay, hold on. Okay, you can see me too. Okay, let me use a little.
So y'all, if you are unfamiliar with what hot pot is like a Chinese dish, which of course different cultures have different variations of it. This is a sukiyaki, which is a Japanese version of it. And so when you serve this, you have like the thin slices of meat. You have this like really hot broth that's heating up and simmering. And then what is it, like right before serving, you put the meat?
Yes. So right now I'm gonna start adding so this one is already cooking long time. See the color change already? Because it's cooking a longer time. So even that tofu too. So now we're just gonna adding the carrots and shiitake, mushroom. Everything goes here. Now we're gonna start putting everything in here. Has now like all the different kind of flavor goes in the soup. So put everything here. So this one, like you wanna cook it down more. I'm gonna put everything in it here. Remember this mushroom? So this one actually, if you don't break, actually it does come with a chunk. So if you want it, you can kind of break a little bit that way. Otherwise it's gonna leave us, like if you leave it just like that, this big chunk, it's gonna be right there. So
they're all like connected at the bottom.
Yes. So I like to. And mushroom is always good, has a good fibers, makes you full, less calorie, and although I use all the time the ginger, but this dishes is no ginger. It's not like a ginger kind of flavors, so I'm gonna put everything here.
Michael says that looks delicious. Sophie says yum.
Yes, thank you. So you can put all the veggies once you cut it. Don't worry, just put everything here. And then here's what we eat. Like as you're cooking more, And let's say this is actually obviously for just not me, just for everybody, right? So, and then once people eating, then you can normally put this one at the middle of the table, and then people started taking more, then you can add on. Then you just cook the beef. Is like, I'll show you how to cook the beef too, but very like as you eat. So just cooking down here, put it this, and you can kind of taste a little bit of flavors right now. So let me see what kind of flavor is now. Let me taste it. Oh, it's very good. Awesome. So this big green onion we have, this is not the typical one, the big one. You can put everything too. So let's put everything in here. Cooking down. Did everything. It doesn't take that much time, but it takes a little time. So, and then what was this name?
What's the name of that? Oh man, you just made it more confusing now that it's cut up.
Now it's cut it up, so it's a different look. So
that's the Napa.
So
Jet
this
says,
one,
I bet it
you
looks
can actually
good.
put quite a bit because this gonna be shrink. So you can put it like this, it's gonna shrink down. So it's okay to put more. And then
y'all, if you think you haven't had Napa cabbage before, but you have had kimchi, you have had Napa cabbage.
Oh yeah. In the kimchi, yes. Kimchi, yes.
Yeah.
Most likely Napa cabbage. You didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's a good way to remember.
Yeah.
So you kind of push it this, and then I think. So let me check. How's my rice going? So that should be. It's probably getting there. So let me check on that. The cooking.
Y'all, thank you for following Food Talk TV. Thanks for hanging out with us. On Food Talk TV, we do live cooking shows daily, and on Fridays, we do 3 shows a day that are the same time every week. Mayumi is on at 1 p.m. Central on Fridays, and then following that, we have Maggie, the substitute teacher, at 4. She does gluten and sugar and dairy substitutes. And then after that, we have Mr. Crown Royal at 6:30 p.m. Central, grill and chill. He grills and he chills. And he's there with his wife, Sasha. So thank you guys for following. Oh, and I'm on tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central with the tailgate.
4 p.m. Okay,
Yes.
So I just speaking to my rice cooker. Smells amazing, like all the different kind of mushroom that I use for the matsutake. That's a very special mushroom, very expensive mushroom. Smells amazing flavor. So hold on, I feel like I'm like sneeze. Sorry. Okay.
I love all the mushrooms in this dish.
So I just open it. Smells amazing. Oh, hold on.
Oh.
Are you guys
Good
moving
catch,
or
good catch.
I'm moving?
Oh.
There you go. Hold on.
Man, y'all, I am impressed with that catch.
Yes. I didn't move. I guess you guys are moving. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see already. So cooking down, even the tofu color started changing too. So it's nice to cooking down. So it has all the flavors, flavor. Even I use like a soy sauce, sugar, and then meeting. You don't need a sake in this one, but because of the all different kind of veggies in the mushroom, and we're gonna adding on to the beef here, and that's kind of bringing out the whole flavors. So I think I saw the price about the sukiyaki in some place. Like if you order, they only give you some like so small amount. Some places like this is like just like a tiny bit of like 1/8 or 1/10 of the amount, and serving is like $45 or something.
Oh man.
$45.
So you're saying that this kind of dish is definitely a make at home thing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that a lot of people don't know how to make it, so I think that restaurant can get the price up. But you know, like if you can make it at home, it's so cheaper. Okay, so see, like already, like another cabbage is sinking. A very nice flavor goes down here. Very, very nice.
Oh yeah, that is. Yeah, Jed says that is a huge amount. And the meal looks very home, yet very professionally prepared.
Yes.
It does.
And then let's see. once cooking down more, and then at the same time, I think the rice is gonna be ready too, so we can see the rice. And at the same time, this is actually the meat. Once we're cooking down, we're gonna put it in this beef, sliced beef. But I think I'm gonna prepare for like some of the sauce, I guess. Let's do maybe with this a little bit of flavors. So normally, I'm gonna try. I haven't tried with like an egg yolk one, but I think I'm gonna try just one egg yolk.
You're gonna try it?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Awesome.
That's very that try.
And y'all, if you're just walking in here, this is a sukiyaki dish. This is a Japanese version of the Chinese hot pot dish. So there's all sorts of veggies in here, along with a really nice broth that she made with dashi and soy sauce and sugar in here. And with this type of dish, it's meant to be kind of served family style. And the meat, she's working with an egg yolk because that's also traditional for this. But with the meat, it's very, very thinly sliced. So once you put it into this very hot simmering broth, it's cooked. So it's very meant to be family style.
Yeah, it's super family style. It's so nice, like winter time. It's super easy. You just put like all the veggies and put it in there, turn it on the heat, put everything in there. As long as you have this type of the meat, then you just
that's beautiful.
But let me see.
Like it's an expensive dish when you go out, but it's a cheap homey dish at home.
This one,
I love it.
I think at the restaurant, like they serve only a little bit amount, so I could have served for the 10 people. 10 people times the $45, so this is like $450.
Wow. Wow. So that pot that you're using, is that a pot that is specifically for hot pot?
Yes, yes. So this looks like this. Let me show you this. When you close, look like that. And you can put on on the table, like you have a little gas stove, you can put it on. Then you can cook it like on the table. So you can do that too. So I'm gonna close a little bit and then no, actually you want to see that. So yeah, you can close, but it's cooking now. So we want to keep cooking a little bit more here. So while we're waiting, let me introduce like some of the other stuff. So we're ready for almost ready. But like this is,
and even if you don't have a hot pot meant for hot pot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the egg yolk.
You can just do normal whatever you have, like a small
pot.
You can do that too. Yes. It just like it looks nice when you have this one. Looks kind of like you're eating some Japanese food or something. So yeah, and then this actually, let me taste.
I'm thinking this could be an instant pot recipe.
Yes. So it's almost ready for the meat. So I'm waiting for
ready for some sukiyaki.
Yes. So the other item, let me show you. Where is that my item? This is actually my I found a snack. I'm sure some of you like getting some Japanese snacking when you go Asian store. This is actually come with so many different packages. But this has this is kind of like a baby food. But I just reminds me the reason this is a baby food is.
Well, you said it's like baby food or it is baby food?
This is actually, we normally give for the baby, this one. But you can eat adult too. So normally this kind of like a tiny one, right? Tiny one. And you just made with the egg and potato. So when you eat your mouth, have a little bit, basically potato, sugar, egg, and little milk. But also has the ingredients. What do you call? I forgot what you call in English. But when you put it in the mouth, it melts very quickly. So baby doesn't have a teeth yet. You can eat this one, but it doesn't need to chew on it. So that's why it's called for the baby. So.
I'm trying to think of what you put in your mouth that melts super quickly.
It's called.
I know with cotton candy that's a thing, but that doesn't. That's not that.
You need to adding on some. I used to make this one by myself. Let me see. It's called a juso in Japanese, but I will say, hold on. I'll find out the name later. But that's when you adding making a cookie, but when you're adding a juso Juso is a Japanese, so what do you call the juso in English? Then it's automatic melting in the mouth. I don't know how
Oh,
to.
I am so sorry about that. You said Tuso or Juso?
Juso. Yes. Baby melt.
Baby melts come in. Okay, so I guess they're known as baby melts. I'm not a parent, so I don't know what they're called, but
yeah. I know juso. Let me see the juso. I think that my rice could be ready soon, but now we can add in. Yeah, so this is a very good. So there's no danger for the baby when you put in something in the mouth.
Interesting.
It's melting automatic. That reminds me, I eat it when I was a baby all the time. I kind of remember.
Really?
I'm still eating this. Yeah, I don't know. Can you summarize the ingredients for this one? Yes.
Oh, yes.
Let's do that. Okay. So let's go over that. What's in here? So this it's called the dish is called the Sukiyaki. So as you can see, I know it's hard to see the color, but it's kind of like basically has a little bit of dashi and soy sauce and sugar and meeting a little bit and just cooking down. Sometimes at the store has like a Sukiyaki sauce already. You can add on that too if you want to. And then we have so many different kind of veggies in here. We have tofu, and we have this looks like a noodle. Look at like this, right? This is konnyaku noodle. It's called the konnyaku noodle. Konjac is made from potato family. Almost 0 calorie. A lot of people eat this one using this konnyaku making like a noodle. So you don't have 0 calories and you can still make it full too.
And I'm typing the name of that in the comments. So that's me, Mustard Queen, with a konnyaku.
Konnyaku, yes. So, and this is a shiitake mushroom. And we have a shimeji mushroom too, like a longer mushroom here. And then we do have a carrots, little carrots there. We have the negi, green onion, but it's a bigger size. If you can find a bigger one.
Oh, it's a giant.
So like this chunk, when you eat it, it still has some, you can see the negi right there. And then now it started cooking down. See, amazing, we have so much napa cabbage here. Now you can see like almost, looks like a gone because it's all like a veggie can be. Yeah, that's why you want to put it a lot. So, and you want to cut a big amount because it's kind of melting. Okay, so now I think it's time.
So later on today, we will have this recipe up on Food Talk TV, and we'll post it in the stories when it's up. So follow us, and so that way you'll know when it's posted.
Okay, so this.
Oh, and then the thinly sliced beef. Yes.
It's like a super thick.
Put it raw.
Super thick. Then now we're gonna start to put it in. Let's start cooking. A little bit here. Put everything in here, and put the whole things. You don't want to put the whole thing in at one time because it's super thin and then just kind of stuck each other. So that's going to be a big chunk. So take one piece at a time, such a small amount, and then just push it down. Push it down. So it has all the veggie flavor. Soup is all the amazing flavors already in there. And then now it has a little bit of beef flavors in here.
Yeah, JC says it looks good and sounds delicious. Jet says it looks awesome.
Tastes amazing.
I really want steak now.
Yeah. And you can make a lot and then maybe say for the, could be lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
Because once you made
Don't come to Food Talk TV hungry.
Once you made a soup, you can add in the more vegetable later. And you can add more beef later. So just put it here. Now just put some right here. And now we're cooking down all the meats and everything. So, and this beef, it doesn't take that much time. So pretty much once you put it and just cooking one more time, and it's ready to eat. So let's get prepared to tasting time. And
yay!
Check my rice. How's my rice going on? Okay.
I'm not sure which particular cut. So Mayumi, any particular cut of beef? Any particular cut of beef?
This one is they call the ribeye. So
Okay, so that's shaved ribeye.
Okay, so let me taste
So the
that.
shaved ribeye is going to be the most flavorful of the steak when it's shaved, so that's why she chose that. But as long as it's thin cut, it works for this.
Yes. So now it's time to tasting. I think that I don't know. I feel like I put the rice like in the beginning, but they're still cooking. So we'll see. But let's tasting this one. So this is actually ready, pretty ready. Like a veggies, like you don't need to cook it so much. So then they have a little bit like, and this one just optional. You can just have a scoop it and eat it. But traditional way has just the egg yolk in here, and then put some of the veggies, kind of like a dip in. Well, let's start dipping this napa cabbage and this like a konjac. It's like a dip it in here, right? And then has a soup and everything. And basically just eat. Let me taste. Then we call it itadakimasu. Mmm. Super good.
Is it good with the egg yolk?
Mm-hmm. All the amazing flavors in here. And then like a beef is ready. See, but it's nice and small and thin, so it's very easy to eat. Kind of goes with napa cabbage. So just put this one and I dip it in and eat again. It's hot. Mmm. Mmm.
You made me really want to go out and try and find konjac now.
I know. It's so good.
Yeah.
All the flavor. But it's not a strong flavor though. A lot of restaurants, like when I taste the sukiyaki at the restaurant, the flavor is like not there. You know, it's like a little empty flavors because they just put in like a soy sauce and sugar, whatever. So they don't have that enough stuff to, well, this way, like this konjac noodle, is you're gonna like it too. And then like napa cabbage and like this green onion all together. And because this beef is so like a thin, it's so tender. When you eat it, it's like so nice. So just put it here. If you like, you can add in more soup or something, but already has some flavors in each. Even me too. So let me eat that again.
Yeah, Michael says that looks very delicious and very yummy, and Jet says, man, that's good, ain't it? This would be such a fun family dish.
Mm-hmm.
Very good family meal.
Good, so good. I remember.
Or if you're like me, I'm a family of 4.
I remember when I was a little, we all eat the same like this. I'm a middle, so I have a younger brother, older brother. You know, everybody wanna eat this beef, right? So I can see people are eating, but they try to eat as quick as possible to go for the meat. So, and you can taste this
yes.
amazing soup too.
I'm familiar with sibling eating rules.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if you have all the kids like that, it's probably like it's nice to kind of separating that everybody have their own meat. Then you can kind of dip in. Then you can just eat like slowly, right? Because otherwise, if you have a grandma eat so slow, maybe she ending up only eat like a one piece or couple pieces of the beef, and the rest of the family eat the whole things. So it's okay to put it like on the separate table and just cook the whole things too. So this is very successful. Let me take my rice, cook the rice, have all the mushroom and all the veggies. Let's take a look at how that one. I think it should be done now. So let me take a look.
And y'all, if you haven't been yet, if you go to FoodTokTV.com, you'll be able to see the recipes that we cook on our live shows. This one will be up later today, maybe tomorrow, but it will be up later. But we also have our schedule of who's on every single day. Everyone has our own weekly show at the same time. So Mayumi will be back Friday at 1 p.m. Central.
Okay.
Next week.
I'm gonna show you from here, this way. Hold on. Let me get closer. They said like a 9 more minutes. 9 more minutes, but I think I can show you. And let's just close this one for now. I'm gonna turn it
It's
off.
such a pretty dish.
Let's take a look at
Thanks so
it.
much for the taps.
So this is my rice cooker. Okay,
Yes. And I know you were cooking all sorts or cutting all sorts of other produce in this one too.
This one is still like 9 minutes to go, but let's see. So you can see,
Ooh.
look at how they're cooking all the things here. So, and I think you can mix with, hold on, where's my all the item is? This is here. Okay.
I'll let her know when she gets back.
Okay, one more thing. I don't know. Okay, I guess I'm gonna use this. Okay, so this is, so then once you're done, yes.
Yeah, Jet says hugs to the cook. I can almost smell this in Georgia.
I know. Can you smell them? Look at this rice already here. So this is still 9 minutes to go, but when you ready to eat, you just kind of like, well, I'm just gonna eat it now a little bit. So hold on.
Working on my finger hearts.
So you can kind of see like 9 minutes to go, but it's just, this is a kind of authentic flavors. So you can imagine like a little less water because of 9 minutes to cook, right? So all the flavor, let me check the flavors of this is like an expensive matsutake mushroom. So let me taste it.
Oh yeah, so just a very nice mushroomy rice that.
It's amazing flavor. Oh my goodness, so good, so good. It has all the mushroom, like a nice aroma smells in here. The flavor of the soy sauce and a little bit of sugar. It's so good. Oh my goodness. So this and that goes so well. But if you want, you can add in a little chicken already here and cook it too. But this is amazing. So let's close that. So this was successful, the Sukiyaki style. So I just want to say thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. So it's amazing food. It's a hot, this is hot. This is the hot stuff. So it's a good, goes with like a cold winter time. But here in California today, it's pretty warm outside. So, but this flavor is very nice. So thank you so much.
Yeah, we're experiencing a little bit of fall.
Yes. Just try that. Try to make that one. So anyway, so this is called the Sukiyaki. This is called the takikomi rice, which is like all the veggies and cooking like on the rice here. So this is kind of like signature dishes for the authentic fall time, kind of fall and winter time of the food. So thank you so much. Thank you, Tyler. And thank you, everybody. Have an amazing
Next show is on at 4 p.m. Central.
Sounds good. And I'll see you everybody next week again. So thank you so much. Have a great day.